Coach, why don't you start us out with an opening statement about the game and just maybe the weather and whatever, anything you have to say about the game?
Just very disappointed. You put in a situation where you feel like you have your advantage and you just don't take advantage of it. Greg threw well. Greg threw well enough for us to win. But when you make 4 errors and only have 3 hits, you're not going to beat anybody. And that's what I was telling the guys. You get to this point, it doesn't matter what you did before it or how you got here. It's all about what you do now. And we just didn't take care of business and give credit to Messiah. They did a good job, kept us off balance, and made the plays when they had to.
I'm sure you've beat it into the ground, but the layoff and possibly the weather have any effect today?
Had no effect on it. Not one effect. I mean, they were in the same position we were in as far as the layoff, as far as the weather goes. But we just didn't come ready to play that.
Greg, you mentioned that you did pitch well today. You kind of got unlucky a couple infield hits. You want to talk about this lineup and how it was out there today?
Just that one inning hurt me. Felt like I did a good job after that, keeping them off balance. Just that one inning, I have to try and concentrate on getting through those first and second no outs. Try and limit the running out score.
Conversely, Connor, can you discuss, their guy wasn't overpowering, but he had a breaking ball that he clearly had a lot of control of and just kept you off balance all day, or can you just discuss his performance?
I mean, we haven't really been over-dominated by any pitches this year. I don't think that there's no excuses for any one of our hitters that we should have been able to hit them. I mean, the stuff wasn't so good to the point where we can't score 5-6 runs. I mean, when Greg only gives up 3 runs, I mean, we should be able to win every game, no matter against what pitcher.
I know it's everybody, but you as a senior in particular, I know you probably were determined to have a little different outcome than last year. Can you express the, disappointment at the first loss and the determination to not have a second?
I mean, yeah, every one of the seniors probably feel the same way because it doesn't feel good. I mean, we've been in regionals for the past 2 years, and 0-3, we can't even get a win. I mean, I guess that's going to be our drive to try to push forward and keep going in the tournament.
Coach, looking to tomorrow, you've got 2 very good teams taking the field right now. How do you prepare? And maybe Connor, you can speak on it as well. You'll be back in the lineup tomorrow.
Well, like I told the guys, I mean, if we're ever in a situation to have to come back in a loser's bracket tournament, to do it at home has got to hopefully play in our favor. And, we got to embrace that and know that we do have the pitching staff deep enough to go through this tournament. But now it just becomes a matter of will.
Connor, how do you prepare to get those bats going tomorrow?
We just need to stay relaxed. I mean, I feel like if we start putting some runs on the board and start getting some hits, everybody will feed off of it, and I think we'll be fine if we can get to that point.
Coach, congratulations on the win. Can you give us an opening statement about the game and how it went today?
Well, we've been in playoff mode for 5 weeks now. We were like 11, 13 under, I think we had 13 losses more than wins. And so we've been in playoff mode, so we just haven't relaxed. For some reason, the young men have caught fire, they believe in themselves, and started to execute, started to play better defense, became a little more opportunistic, and the pitching, led by this guy, just has been awesome. So, this tournament's got a long way to go, but we're thankful for one good effort.
Speaking about that effort specifically, John, really tremendous job today. Just over 100 pitches, really went through a very tough lineup. Talked about that.
Well, we had no scouting report on. We just know that they're a quality opponent, one of the top teams in the country, and this is one of the top, obviously one of the best regions in the whole in the country as well. So it's stacked, and I know we were just kind of placed in here as the 6th seed, but this young man John has overcome a lot of adversity, and he stepped up to be the number one guy when our guy got injured. And the last 5 weeks, he's been everything we could have asked for. And, he's been a catalyst.
John, from a player's perspective, what's been going so right for this team for the past 17 games?
It's hard to say. Just kind of all came together at the right time. Started hitting, started playing defense, and then pitching's come along too. We're all just thanking God for the opportunities that we're playing right now. So we're just trying to have as much fun as we can out here, and glad to take opportunity like this and just take advantage of it.
As far as today, clearly you had good command of your breaking stuff. Do you always throw as many first pitch breaking ball strikes as that?
I don't always actually. It was better than it has been a lot of the time this year. So that definitely helped me out a lot. Helped me keep him off balance. So yeah, I usually rely on the fastball a little bit more. But yeah, it was good to do that.
Was it your strategy to go with more breaking stuff against this
It
lineup?
was. I mean, I knew they were a stack lineup, so I knew just fastball wasn't going to beat them. I had to do what I could to keep them off balance, and it worked out today.
Looking forward, as you said, the region is incredibly tough. You guys did get the win today, but tomorrow is a new day. What do you have to say about tomorrow's opponent, whoever it may be?
Yeah, I mean, all 5 of the other teams are just superior. They're all top. They're all ranked teams. So we have to bring our A game. We don't have as much room for error as most teams down here. And so whoever it's going to be, we'll obviously be back this afternoon to see them play and see if there's any kind of edge we can get by watching. But basically, it's going to come down to execution, and our young men are ready, and they're a good, close-knit unit. So whoever it is, we'll just give them the best effort. And we know this is a long term. This was just one game, but it was very sweet to play pretty well against the host team, and it's certainly a great team.